Hello, Liverpool fans. Welcome to the Liverpool Report, your go-to source for the latest news, match updates, and transfer stories straight from Anfield. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that subscribe button now and stay in the loop with all things Reds. Liverpool have enjoyed a stunning first season under Arneslot. The Dutchman replaced Jurgen Klopp last summer after leaving Feyenoord and could end his debut campaign with plenty of silverware. The Reds are on the verge of claiming this season's Premier League title, while they also have a place in the Carabao Cup final. Liverpool, of course, are still in the Champions League and will take on French giants Paris Saint-Germain in the next round. And with no game this weekend, Slot's side have had plenty of time to prepare for that game. It comes after an unrecognised star has finally earned praise for Liverpool's title tilt. Take a look at all of the latest news from the red half of Merseyside. Gary Neville has handed Liverpool a huge boost by claiming that the race for the Premier League title is over, and he believes the Reds laid down a marker with their win against Manchester City. Neville said, "When I think back to the perfect big game, away wins late on in a season that sometimes happened for us, that's how it happened. You were never in control, you didn't have possession, you felt like you were in control in a different way through not having possession, just through being so hard to beat. That performance will not go down in the history books as being the best game of football ever, but it really hit home to me that that was a title-winning performance because it was many different things in one." Alan Shearer has claimed that Liverpool's medical team deserve a pay rise after keeping the club's stars fit and firing throughout the campaign. He said, "Another feature of the season has been teams having lots of injuries, but Liverpool haven't. They've been a pretty steady ship. Yeah, they've had one or two injuries. But when you compare that to other teams who have been decimated, then Liverpool haven't really had that. For the vast majority of the season, they've kept their big hitters fit and in the team every single week for league games. You have to say, whatever they're doing in terms of their sports science, rest and recovery, they have to be given great credit for that. Their medical team behind the scenes will either be tapped up in the summer or they'll be in for a pay increase." Former Liverpool star Ryan Babel claims he regrets leaving Anfield. The Dutchman quit the club for Hoffenheim in 2011 after 4 years on Merseyside. Speaking on the Obi-Wan podcast, Babel said, "My biggest regret is leaving Liverpool. I feel like I was not patient. I was frustrated, but I had it good. I had a 5-year contract. I had maybe 1.5 years left. I left at a time when Liverpool was changing. Fernando Torres left. Players left. A new manager came in. So maybe I could have started from zero again, showed myself and maybe changed my Liverpool career." Liverpool's cult hero Djimi Traore nearly missed out on the Reds' Champions League victory as he was on the verge of joining Everton. As the ex-Mali international marks his 45th birthday today, numerous Reds supporters will be sending their best wishes. Although he doesn't hold the same legendary status as Steven Gerrard or Xabi Alonso, Traore played a crucial role in the unforgettable 2005 triumph against AC Milan. Despite a shaky first half where he conceded the free kick that put Milan in front and was caught out in both of Hernan Crespo's goals, Traore redeemed himself with a critical goal line clearance from Andriy Shevchenko when the score was tied at 3-3. Reflecting on his career, he acknowledges that this near miss with Everton could have changed everything, perhaps even Liverpool's fortunes on that night in Istanbul. In a chat with the official Liverpool website, Traore said, "I was very close to signing for Everton. Liverpool accepted a bid, and I was going to the training ground to pack my stuff. Rafa convinced me to come into the office, and we spent 1 hour discussing it. Even after 1 hour, I said, 'No, I don't want to stay.' The club accepted a transfer. He said to me, 'If you come back to me in January and I don't play you, I'll let you go, whatever you want.' I said, 'Okay, deal.' And he played me. And then when we won the Champions League final, on the pitch, that was the first thing he said to me. He found me. First he slapped me on the cheek because he liked to slap people on the cheek, and he said, 'You see, if you went to Everton, you wouldn't have won the Champions League.'" During his 7-year stint with Liverpool, Traore also clinched the FA Cup, the Europa League, and 2 League Cups. However, his most memorable contribution to Reds history is his aforementioned goal line clearance in the Champions League final. That pivotal moment almost didn't occur as Benitez initially planned to substitute Traore at half-time, but had to keep him on due to Steve Finnan's injury. Reflecting on that sequence of events, Traore added, "Maybe it was destiny. I was poor in the first half, and I tried to help the team and contribute. Maybe I helped the team to win that night with that save on the line." The spirit of the team was very high. That group had been in difficult situations, sometimes during the game and some games, and the experience we had together helped. Because we were a very strong group together, and we had been playing together for many years, some of the players on the squad, I think that helped us to come back and overcome that game. But Steven Gerrard makes the difference, of course. Liverpool fans who believe the Premier League title is destined for Anfield are being offered the chance to watch the trophy lift live for a bank-busting £130,000. After a week which saw the Merseyside club's travelling supporters join forces with their rival from Manchester City to call on clubs to stop exploiting loyalty when the two clubs met at the Etihad, it can be revealed that third-party ticket websites are already looking to cash in on the Reds' charge to be crowned champions. Prime tickets for Liverpool's final game of the season are currently on offer for a staggering £25,000 each, with prospective buyers having to buy a minimum of 4 for a luxury package that will also see them wined and dined ahead of the clash with Crystal Palace. The website is also charging an additional £7,500 per ticket to cover service fees and taxes, bringing the total package to an astonishing £130,000. Punters will be treated to a 3-course slap-up meal in the 400-capacity Beautiful Game Hospitality Lounge inside Anfield's main stand, as well as complimentary drinks, snacks, a visit from a former Liverpool player, and a top seat in Block M4. The website gives a 150% guarantee that the package will be delivered as advertised. Cheaper tickets are available, starting at £1,852.50 for a seat, with Palace's 3,000 travelling supporters. Customers can buy up to 10 tickets in a single transaction. Those seats will be sold for just £30 through official club sources. Liverpool are 13 points clear at the top of the Premier League, with just 10 games left to play, and prices on the black market are expected to keep rising as they close in on glory. Fans will be desperate to be there on the final day of the season to see captain Virgil van Dijk lift the trophy. When Liverpool were crowned champions in 2020, skipper Jordan Henderson led Jurgen Klopp's team up to collect the Premier League inside an empty stadium due to the restrictions put in place because of the pandemic. That was the Reds' first title triumph in 30 years. Liverpool would draw level with rivals Manchester United if they become champions for a record-equaling 20th time. The clash with Palace could also be the last time that Van Dijk, Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold play for the club, with all 3 players out of contract at the end of the season. Mohamed Salah was told to be careful by Ibrahima Konate as the Liverpool star put up his Ramadan decorations in his home. The Egyptian is in the midst of his annual observance and put up several decorations in his house, but it had one of his teammates worried. Salah was pictured standing on his sofa as he put banners on the wall, but Konate was fearing an unlikely slip and an injury. As a result, he joked on social media that the Liverpool frontman should tread with caution as his absence would have a serious impact on the team's ambitions in the final months of the season. Last weekend, Salah scored once again, this time at Manchester City, as the Reds further extended their lead at the top of the Premier League. They now sit 13 points clear of Arsenal, but are also looking to land the Champions League and the Carabao Cup. In the latter of those tournaments, they only have Newcastle standing between them and the trophy, with the 2 teams squaring off at Wembley. In Europe, Liverpool and Salah are eyeing their second success together, following their exploits in 2019. The Egyptian has helped the Reds reach 3 finals, and they're among the favourites to be contesting for Europe's biggest prize in Munich come May. Salah has put together one of his best individual seasons and is on course to land another Premier League Golden Boot. He also tops the assist charts with his goal contributions, potentially leading to one of the great top-flight seasons. All this has come amid continued talk of the player leaving, as his contract has just months to run. Salah and Liverpool are yet to reach an agreement over an extension despite his stellar performances, which have seen him talked up as a favourite for the Ballon d'Or. Daniel Sturridge said recently, "We're talking Ballon d'Or now. If we're not talking Ballon d'Or with Mohamed Salah, then it's getting out of hand. We have to start putting him that conversation now and saying, I don't even know if he's had a top 5 vote or a top 3 vote yet."